Today we have a 5,000 point apocalypse game between Tyranids and Tal. We have a 4+ cover save in the center, 5+ cover save in each of the two corners, and a 4+ saves in the other two corners. Tal are heavy in hammerheads and ion heads, with the Tyranids heavy in monstrous creatures that have yet to be deployed. Preparing to go into turn 1, we've placed our 6 objectives. 1 in the center, 2 in the deployment zone, 1, and 1 all the way back over here in the corner. To begin with, the deployment areas were defined by rolling a dice, pointed to that corner by the orange dice, went across to the farthest corner. Tyranids lost choice and ended up bunched up in the corner.
Alright, this is the Tyranids. This is Will. We're just giving you a highlight of what we're bringing out the first turn. I've got my hive tyrant. He has wings, but I do not have him represented. We're just sort of modeling that for right now. Also brought up my Hormagaunts, a squad of 30 of them. A squad of 4 warriors, and then a warrior prime. Also another squad of 3 warriors right here. 2 hive guards. A troop set of 10 termagants with devours. Another squad of 30 termagants with devours. And I chose as my strategic asset, which is right here, the shield generator, which gives everything within 12 inches, and it's just model pieces, 4+ invulnerable save. So all these guys are covered. Most of these are right here are covered. These 2 guys are covered, and they're covered right at the present time for the shield generator. Now we'll look at David's army.
For Tal's deployment, we have 2 units of Pathfinders on the middle of the table. We've got a group of Hammerheads with a squad of Broadsides coming behind. And over here we have 3 Ion Heads with, again, 3 Broadsides sitting behind. Strategic asset has yet to be revealed.
Alright, it's a very horrible first turn for me. The termagants over there ran forward 5 inches and then, or moved 5 inches and then ran forward another 3 inches. I left this squad alone. I left this squad of warriors where they're at. He shot his venom cannon into those Pathfinders. Did nothing. The blast went off. Those warriors also shot their venom cannon. Blast went off 5 inches and didn't hit nobody. These Hormagaunts moved 6 inches, then ran another 6 inches, and unfortunately they're out of range for the assault. And then my hive tyrant with wings moved up 12 inches, shot his stranglehorn cannon into this group. Actually, the blast went off, but it was still hitting 1. Missed the shot though. I needed a 2, and I got a 1 on the wound chart, or on the wound roll. So this turn I did absolutely nothing to his army. Going on to David's turn 1.
Tal, turn 1, all vehicles moved over 6 inches to prevent assault. Took out the hive tyrant with wings using the 3 ion heads hitting on 2s. Took out
warriors.
2 warriors with the broadsides and 8 termagants. Also took out 1 guy sitting up in one hive guard sitting in the hill.
Alright, we thought it would be nice because turn 2 was very interesting. I actually had 4 units come in from reserve. So just to do a quick video of the movement phase, because I almost lost a couple of my things. Basic movements, I moved the termagants up, moved the warriors up a little bit, moved the Hormagaunts up to assault those Pathfinders who are a vein in my existence. Move these termagants back a little bit, so hopefully it'll try to prevent some of his outflanking that he's ready to do to me. And move those warriors to keep them in synapse. Alright, so what I drop potted was I did Subterranean Swarm, which is the Trigon drops in, which I scattered onto the hill, but I rolled a 3 or something like that, so I didn't take a wound. And then it has 2 sets of Raveners that come out within 12 inches of it, and I placed them one on the heel and one next to his what are those big broadsides. So hopefully I'll assault and kill some things this turn with that. Also, Hive Tyrant with wings. Also, again, I don't have the wings. Sorry about that. He assaulted in and dropped directly where he was, so that was a good thing. But with my Carnifex squad, I did, I forgot what it is, but it's a formation where each of the Carnifexes drop in with drop pods. The drop pods disintegrate that turn, but give them a 5+ cover save. But unfortunately, that one and that one almost went off the table during my rolls for scatter, which was horrible. They were very close. And then, of course, the Zoanthropes dropped in. The drop pod landed on difficult terrain. Did not get a 1, though, so saved its win. Alright, pretty good second turn for shooting this drop pod and everything. Zoanthrope shot, just was able to immobilize this tank. My Cynic Spore took a wound after getting a missed shot from these guys firing over here. But we did happen to destroy one of his command tanks, which will help me next turn against his marker light shots. I believe that Carnifex and one of these others shot at this one to destroy that one. All 3 of these shot at this one, did not destroy it, but I did take off his ion cannon. The Hive Tyrant shot at that tank, missed. This Carnifex shot at this broadsides, took off one shield drone and took one wound on a creature. Going back over here, these just basically moved. We already went over that. Going on to assault phase. These Hormogots did great. They went into assault with Pathfinders, killed them outright. Same with the Trigon and these 2 sets of warriors. This set of warriors took out that set of Pathfinders, and that set of warriors hurt that. We're locked in combat. I took 1 wound. I took 2 wounds. He took 3 wounds. He made his save, so we are locked in combat, and I tried to hit the tank too and was unable to do that. Unsuccessful. And now we're going on to David's turn 2.
Turn 2 of Tau deployment has a bunch of Eldar-looking Kroot with poison blades. Another set of Eldar-looking Kroot with poison blades. Third set of real Kroot with poison blades, along with a leader who has a witch blade. We have a stealth squad from the Apocalypse Reloaded that has deployed in turn 2 accidentally. Forgot turn 1. With their 2 front units. And we have one more crisis team that has dropped in back here. And another crisis team with flamers and other good killing equipment scattered a little bit away off of target. We'll start out with the dead pile of the bugs. It's growing regularly. Took out all of his little shooty guys with a stealth team ignoring cover save and hitting on 2s. Took out some more guys that used to be here. Kroot infiltrated and took out some beasts with their poison blades. Tanks did very little this turn. We had more Kroot come in the back, the Eldar looking Kroot, and took out 1 beast and took 1 down to a single wound left. Nothing happened with the Zoanthropes, and he scattered with a mishap and got placed into difficult terrain, which is dangerous for him. So it was a very good day for the greater good.